Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? We are back for another live stream. The first thing I want to get out the way is I held a little poll recently in my Discord. If you would like to join my Discord, then of course you can do so by clicking !Discord in the chat, which I will do for you right now. Feel free to join in, but I had a little vote on what my community wanted to rank up to rank 4 next. And as you can see, the votes were in, and it was actually a surprising vote, but Thor Ragnarok was actually the champion that got the vote to go to rank 4. So, excuse me. So, we are going to be starting today's stream by doing that. So before we do that, I need to load up the game, so give me a second, because for some reason, it has decided that it doesn't want to do it right now. Why is my OBS being a pain in the bum? There we go. Alright, so we're going to rank up our Thor Ragnarok to rank 4, as promised. So where is the guy? Here he is. This was what was voted by the community. It's you watching me on Discord. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're going to rank up Thor Ragnarok up to rank 4. Considering I'm doing this, I'm even debating maybe just saying screw it and using a generic Awakening Gem on him so we get the ability accuracy reduction as well. I'm going to use the Ascendable Rank Up Gem here, considering we have that available for use, and there's a reason for this in a minute, which I'm going to show you guys. So, Thor Ragnarok goes up to rank 4, as voted. We get to give him a go, see how he does. Do I want to use an Awakening Gem on him? That is the question. Because I do not have a class Awakening Gem, but I do have a generic Awakening Gem, which I could use on him. But I'm not sure if he's somebody that would be worth... I mean, I will say, I'm kind of collecting a lot of gems right now, because a lot of the new champions we're pulling are coming from crystals anyway. And if I happen to be able to get Archangel from July 4, which I don't think I'm going to, then... Oh, that's a good idea, Koala. I could try him out and see if I think he's worth a gem. Let's take him quickly into some content first. I don't know if we can maybe take him into towers. So, I have never tried towers before. I am at block 1, floor 1. I don't know what happens when I press enter tower, but I'm hoping I don't have to start from the very beginning. Okay, I immediately get the rewards to block 61. That's a relief, because honestly, I was really worried that I was just going to jump in here and suddenly have to do, like, a crap ton of stuff. Okay, so that's a relief. Does that mean I can also do that for the mutant tower as well? That generic is very special. It is. However, there isn't anybody else right now that I think I want to use it on. We can have a look at the options after we do this, but... Wait, why do I get more gems for that? Wait, I start at 64 in the mutant, but I only started in 61 for the skill. I'm guessing that's because of my collectives level, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure how that works, but let me just quickly go to my Awakening Gems, mainly the generic, because I want to show you. These are the options that I could use it on. So, I have to admit, the other one I'm very much considering using this on is Hulkling. Because Hulkling is not in any crystal right now, and his dupe is kind of large. It's kind of important, and honestly, his dupe is the only thing that's stopping me from ranking him up higher. I don't know if I've got enough shards or if I'm close enough on shards to maybe try and get an Awakening Gem crystal. Let me just have a look, actually, because I haven't genuinely checked that in a while. I'm only 3k shards away from an Awakening Gem crystal. Maybe I can just buy an Awakening Gem crystal from Radiance. I don't think you can get any Awakening Gem shards from Essentia. I'm just going to check. No, it doesn't look like you can. I tell you what, let's get 3 of these. It will give us an Awakening Gem crystal. If this is Cosmic or Skill, that'll make the decision really easy for us. However, if it's neither of those 2 classes, then I will need to think about whether or not I want to use the gem on him or not. You'd use it on Hokeling 1,000,000% over Rags. That's unfortunate. It was between 2 Cosmics. If I had have got Cosmic there, that would have been genuinely perfect. I think that's now my 3rd Science Gem. Yeah, I just spent 20k Radiance on a 3rd Science Gem. That kind of hurts. Well, that sucks. That being said, I could possibly awaken both Human Torch and Spider-Man now and not have to worry about it, because those 2 are not in basic crystals. But I might wait and see what comes out. That I'm saving for Archangel. That, there's not really anyone to use it on. And that, there's no one to use it on. So I don't know. I kind of would like the Silver Stars on Torch just so he has them. But She-Hulk doesn't actually want the dupe. I feel like she's actually better unduped against, especially against Mystic champions. Yeah, maybe I might just use that on him, just so he's got the Silver Stars, and I've still got 2 left. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's try out Thor Ragnarok quickly. We'll try him out in Towers, because... wait, that's not Towers. We'll start off with the Skill Tower anyway. We'll see how far we get with this, and then go from that. So, I think from what I've been told, as long as you have a higher combat rating than the opponents, that you're pretty much fine. Obviously, the higher combat rating, the better. So, is there only 4 here? Is there only 4 in this block? I might be wrong. I'm not quite sure how this works. Yeah, it looks like there's only 4 in this block. So I guess I just use my top 4. So I guess that's Crit Monkey, Jabari, Lumitrix, and I'll try out Thor just to see what he's like. I think I just click this, right? Towers, you won't be able to gauge how much you like him. Okay, we'll try something else after this fight. Maybe I'll take him into, like, Abyss or something. Or Labyrinth of Legends, or just to test his damage out. Because I feel like a rank 4 7-star against Winter Soldier is kind of a little bit underwhelming. You don't even know to worry about what champs you use until you get to, like, the 70s. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Like I said, I've never tried Towers before. This is literally the first time I've ever come into this mode. So I'm not sure how it works. We seem to be doing a really large amount of damage right now, which is kind of nice. I don't really know how it works. I'm assuming the higher your combat rating over the opponent, the more damage you do, and I guess the less combat rating you have, the less damage you do. So I guess if you get too low on the combat power rating, then... Oh, sorry, not the combat power, the, like, combat rating, then there's, like, no way you can beat him in a minute. Which I guess is where the spending aspect of this mode comes from. You're level 77 on both mutant and skill, and I lack skills. You haven't had any problems. Wow. You got up fast. Yeah, we'll try Thor in a different mode after this, I think, just so we can try him out. Maybe I'll do a vote on which champion I want to go up to use the gem on, whether we use it on Thor Ragnarok or Hulkling. I will say I can't get Hulkling above rank 3 yet anyway, because I don't have enough resources. I can get another champ to rank 4, but I can't get another champ to rank 3, if that makes sense. Okay, this one has... That's a lot of... Okay, so before we do that, let me go into Labyrinth. That might be a better place to test out Thor Ragnarok than Winter Soldier. Do I want to try him out against Star-Lord, or do I want to try him... You could try him against Red Hulk first, and then try him out against Star-Lord. Because this guy's supposed to be really good for things like... Colosseum. Like, I think that's the main game mode that they were looking at when they created Thor Ragnarok, but I might be wrong. He's amazing in BGs. Are you talking about Hulkling, or are you talking about Thor Ragnarok? Okay, let's give Red Hulk a go and just see how this plays out. It's a shame I don't have the dupe, because that would completely stop the evade from the nodes. So Red Hulk's like 1.5 million health, isn't he? And it's the old Red Hulk, it's not even the new one. So I think I want to use Special 1 first to get the extra combo. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't have done that, because now I'm going to get to 100 before I get the power gain. Yeah, I should have gone to Special 3. That's fine, we can build to Special 3 now. Actually, no I can't. Yeah, I screwed the rotation up. I should have just used Special 3. I don't think I'm going to get to 3 bars now. Oh, I might be able to, actually. No, I will. I will be able to get 3 bars. No, I won't. Right. Yeah, I should have just gone to 3 bars. That would have been a lot easier. I've lost my entire ramp up now. Oh yeah, there's the shorter stun as well. That could have been so much quicker. I kind of want to take him into Necropolis or something instead. You'll be lurking until the BG start? That's completely fine, I see you. Yeah, I think he's going to struggle without the stuns. Let me try restarting and try the Special 3 instead. And if not, then we'll try Abyss. Or Necropolis. I could take him against Titania. Because like I said, I want a really big health pool because I really want to try out his proper damage output. Right, so I'm not going to use the Special 1 first this time. We're just going to build straight to Special 3. I also need to try not to stun him too much before we get to Special 3. Because I need the longer stun duration to begin with. Okay, it's basically going to be use special 3 when we're about to be 100, and then just go ham. Great, I parried again. Which is exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Right, bait one more of these. Right, now we can special 3. How you doing, Bob? Oh, I went to special 2. Oh, the evade, man. That actually screwed me. That's so annoying. The evade screwed it. I might be able to get to special 2, though. Actually, I might be able to get special 3 again. Right, let's try again. Okay, that felt a lot better. That's not a bad time, actually. Okay, let's try this guy out quickly in Necropolis, and then we'll jump back into towers. Because that is technically what I was supposed to be doing this stream. There's also one more rank up I want to do, but I want you guys to vote. In fact, I'll put a poll up while you guys watch the next fight. Let's do this quickly. So, pick my other rank 4. You have 2 choices. And those are a couple of unique options. I'll put the vote on for 5 minutes. Okay, so your options are Ascension Level 2 Emma Frost, or, as a bit of an interesting change, I could rank up my Terrax, because he's going to be an insane defender this meta for Battlegrounds. And I kind of want to see what he's like at rank 4. Because he kind of dropped off a bit. No one really uses him, but that also means that not many people are going to be prepared for him. And if you're unprepared against Terrax, he can be a really nasty defender, especially when he has extra power gain, which he's going to get from Rich Gets Richer. So I kind of want to see how he does with that. Right, let's go into Necropolis while that poll is going. And let's see how Thor Ragnarok does against a Necropolis-sized opponent. Let's go to Titania. This is probably the easier fight. To be fair, he could probably even have a go at Mr. Fantastic or Sauron if he was duped. But we'll try Titania first. The annoying part is going to be not losing my combo against the Haymaker. Okay. If I can get her into the corner, this will be a lot easier. We're going to have a Tranquilize on as well. Need to remember that. Okay. Wait for the Tranquilize to go off. I don't know if that's going to be enough hits. Oh, it is. Oh, really? Crap. It's okay, because I'm nearly at another special 3. that damage kind of goes quite hard when you get higher up. Pretty decent endurance, to be honest. Yo, Sage Young Kalufi, how you doing, my friend? I might add this guy into the deck as well, if we do some Battlegrounds later, just to try him out in that. The problem is losing our combo, which he really needs the dupe for, because the dupe obviously has the combo shield, so he gets it back. Whereas now, if I get hit once at any point, I lose my entire ramp up. I think Thor Ragnarok really kind of needs the dupe if you're going to use him. I think without the dupe, he's very difficult to use. He's definitely going to need the dupe for things like Colosseum, otherwise, like I said, he's going to lose his entire ramp up. See, that was a good amount of damage there. Tranquilizers also are not helping. I shouldn't really be parrying her. I'm trying to avoid getting hit, that's the only problem. Like that. And now my ramp's gone again. Yeah, the dupe is pretty much needed for Thor Ragnarok in longer fights. Let's use a relic. Try and push it a special 2. Okay, now I just gotta wait out the tranquilize. Alright, never mind. I was worried about getting hit. That's really bad timing. Okay, yeah, now the damage once he gets to this bit is really, really good. That damage is really nice. And that was with a tranquilize on. One thing I will say, I'm so scared of losing my combo right now. There we go. Oh, the root. I forgot about the root. Okay. And I've lost my... This is the... Yeah. He really does need the dupe for longer fights. Losing your combo with him is literally...
That's what she said.
I wouldn't say a death sentence, but it makes the fight so much harder. Because this damage is very good once he gets going. It's just the risk of losing his combo. But like I said, in terms of his actual, like, reliability, that's the only thing that's a little bit iffy. Might be able to finish her off if we can get to the power gain before the Fury runs out, which we have. Okay, not quite. Ow. That was genuinely going well up until that last little bit. Yeah, he definitely 110% needs the dupe for longer fights, because that combo shield coming back is critical. So that if you make a mistake, you don't lose your rotation. I mean, he got her down. Thanks, Resuited. Right, what was the results of the poll? Hold on. Literally everybody who voted for Emma Frost. Okay, we'll do Emma Frost instead of Terrax. That is fine. I'll do that now. Good thing he's a free A2 champ. This is the thing. I think he'll be much, much better. Once he gets his Ascension and his dupe, I think he's actually going to be really, really good. But from that fight, just that, I 100% feel like... Oh, man, I need some tier 6 and tier 3. Right, hold on a minute. I thought I had enough, but apparently not. Right. I need some Essentia. Oh, no, I've already used it. In that case, I'll get it with Radiance. And get one of those, and one of the other one. And then I can rank 4 Emma. I've had my rank 3 Terrax in my deck this meta, and he's caused some serious damage on defense, even at rank 3. I think Anayan or Anayan or whatever. How do you pronounce his name? Is it Anayan or Anayan? Because I feel like I might have been saying it wrong all this time and not actually known about it, but... Actually, do we kind of want to just quickly test out rank 4 A2 Emma before we quickly go back into towers? Does anybody want to see how quick she takes something down? Because I kind of do. Let's just quickly go into here one more time. Damn, she's actually really high up in my roster now. But I suppose that makes sense, because she's my only Ascension 2 that's actually high sig. Let's just call him Craig. Yeah, that works. Craig works. Alright. Do we think she's going to kill him one special too? Because I think she will. Just got to build some prowesses first. Beta special. Come on. Damn, I'm failing the parries today. Right, here we go. Now we just build some prowesses up. 11. Can we get to 15? Boom. Okay. Okay, holy moly. That was beautiful. Wow. Dude, that was fire. Wait, what relic do I have on her? Do I even have a good relic on her? That was actually really, really something. That was actually kind of wild. What relic does she have? Was that a 6-star? What does she have? Where is she? Okay, she's got the 6-star expert relic. I kind of want to give her the 7-star one after that. That was kind of nuts. Like, I think I want to give that to her instead of Cassandra. That was actually kind of insane. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Hold on. Where is she? Where's she gone? Oh, yeah, she's in a quest. Right, hold on a minute. I'm dumbass. Yeah, the Ascension definitely helps her crit rate. I know she gets bonus crit rate anyway when she has more prowesses, but the Ascension giving her even more crit rate is kind of phenomenal. Maybe I might put the rank 4 Emma in my deck as well now, because that was genuinely impressive. I was not expecting her to quite hit that hard. But let's put this on her as well, because I think this could be actually kind of fire. So if we put that on Emma instead, and I'll give the 6-star one that was on her to Cassandra, because I don't mind Cassandra at rank 4. She's actually pretty good. But she wasn't killing Winter Soldier in 30 seconds. She was killing him in about 45. Alright, I kind of want to retry that fight now with a proper relic. Because that was genuinely really nice. That's Alliance War. That is not where we were going. And then I promise we'll jump into towers after this, okay? Last fight, I promise you. Right, Realm of Legends. Let's try with this relic on. I really want to see this damage now. Yeah, Storm X is incredible. Storm X is honestly my other favorite Ascension right now. Honestly, Emma and Storm X at the moment, after that, are going to be fighting for my first rank 5 mutant. Because I know the next rank 5 I want to do will be of the mutant class. Because mutant is the only class right now besides, I think, tech. No, I've got tech. What have I got? I've got... Okay, science and mutant are the two classes I don't currently have a rank 5. So my next rank 5 is going to be one of those two classes. I don't think I'm going to get to 15 prowesses before I get to special 3. Maybe? Okay, 14. Oh, we didn't get the crit. I mean, even without the crit, that felt quick. Okay. Yeah, Storm X is terrifying. I'll quit. No, I did say no. I'm going back to towers. I promised I would. But Storm X is crazy. I've gotten 20-second kills against Winter Soldier with her. She is easily the best mutant nuke going now. It's genuinely insane. In fact, maybe I'll go into the mutant tower instead, since that's actually higher up. So, oh, wait, yeah. Emma's going to be my highest champion for this now. I don't really want to use Pixie for this, but I guess she'll work. Having her ascended is kind of a pain in the butt, so now I kind of have to use her. Okay, I got the intercept, so I can just go straight to special 2. I wasn't even going to get there, but fine. So this is Pixie now. Not sure how quick she's going to take this. I'm getting better with the intercept heavy cancel. Never mind. That wasn't too bad, actually. Storm X is the only basic mutant I don't have. As in, don't have Ascended or don't have at all. Yeah, because Storm X is terrifying at rank 4 Ascended. If my Storm X was Ascension 2 instead of Emma, she'd be rank 5. Without a shadow of a doubt. Her nuking ability is actually crazy. You don't have her at all? That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Oh yeah, she's gonna have higher rating, isn't she? Because she's Ascension 2. Yeah, that felt... that was stupid quick. The ironic thing is that mutant... Wait, what? Oh, shit. There was more? Oh, oops. Okay. I thought I'd got the top of it, but whatever. Fine. And I guess Nightcrawler. I'm actually going to have... Oh, no. I'm still going to be above. That's fine. Yeah, I need to check that. I forgot to do that. Yeah, basically every single mutant in the basic pool except from her, I'm actually gutted for you. I don't think I need to build any higher than special 2 once to this. I don't think I need to use any special ones first. No. Like you said, up until level 70, I think you said, you don't even need to care about who you're using. But like I said, we'll do the towers for like 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. And then we'll do like an hour or 2 of Battlegrounds before we stop. I always forget I'm supposed to counter-attack with dust. I tried to special intercept there and be cheeky, but that didn't really work. Damn, Nightcrawler was the quickest. Nightcrawler's so stupidly powerful. Ah, I see. Okay. So now block 65. How do you see how many there are? Is it only 4 or does it go higher? It looks like there's only 4. But I don't want to make the same mistake that I did last time. I was trying to scroll up, but I couldn't see. But it looks like there's only 4. I am genuinely scrolling. You can see me pressing on the Emmas. Oh, I just realized I should be using my suicide mastery setup for this, shouldn't I? I think someone said you can swap them for free. So I should probably turn on suicides for these, because that will obviously really help with the damage output. Oh, I tried to be a bit I tried to be too cheeky there, that was not good. How many tower blocks do you have to do to get the, like, weekly milestones? Because I know you've got 4 weeks to get as high as you can in the towers, but I don't want to do all of them too quickly because I want to be able to save some floors for the other weekly milestones that we're going to get. How the heck did I miss that? Okay, can you just do this so I can do this and then you don't? Oh, come on, Pixie. Which is kind of frustrating. Now I want to build up the damage. Ow, my face. What a beach. And she's dead. I wasn't paying attention, but you also get 3,500 drops from... Oh, yeah, I already got the Twitch drop points. I forget I should be parry heavying with Emma at the start. That's what builds her up quicker. Because you need to get to special 1 before they do, otherwise you lose a lot of your damage. Ow, ow, why did I do that? Okay, can you throw a special? I still need to get used to Emma. Okay, is that all of them, or was there one more? I can't remember. Okay, no, that count. Okay, so what's the next one? Okay, this one's got a lot more. Okay, this one's got 20. Right, okay. Switch to Mastery Loadout 2. And so we need basically the top 20 that I've got. We need 200 and then 2... So anyone above 210 is fine, right? Wait, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's everyone from Havoc upwards. Yeah, I can see now where the whale aspect is going to come in, because if you don't have a big roster, you're going to struggle to have enough to beat the combat rating. Because I imagine if you're too low, you're just not going to do any damage. How you doing, Mike? You created a catchphrase for me. Welcome to Scorpy Sundays. Yeah, let's call it that. Scorpy Sundays. My catchphrase right now is score CCP instead of Scorpy, because we're aiming to try and get CCP on the next run of CCPs, which I'm allowed to apply for the CCP. I think it's in about 4 or 5 weeks. So the more I can grow my channel in that time, the more chance I've got of getting CCP when the next lot come round. Because unfortunately, I did apply this time, but I didn't get it on this occasion. Which is, you know, fine. I understand it. I haven't built a big enough community yet. So we just got to keep going at it until we get there. Oh, really? Hope I get it. I appreciate that. I would like to get it as well. But yeah, it'll just take some time. But hopefully, in the next one, my community will be big enough that I might get noticed by Kabam Mike and can get added and get that sweet little creator badge. To be fair, so I had to miss stream on Friday, and I haven't been able to upload on YouTube all week because we've had some nasty power cuts in the area. I think due to the weather, but so my power went out on Friday evening at it was about midnight my time, and we had absolutely no power, no gas, no electric, no nothing, all the way through Saturday. So Friday night, through Saturday night, through Sunday, and all the way up to about midday today. So we were without any power for it was about 36 hours, maybe just over. And Obviously, all my fridge and freezer food in that time just got completely wiped out by it as well. So we had to go out and restock our fridge and freezer. We've had to go and do, basically, yeah, we've had a lot to do because of it, which has been a bit of a pain in the butt. You have 15,420 points in the milestones, and you're at 77 in both towers. Damn, nice. Like I said, I'm not trying not to boost through it too quickly because I want to make sure that I still have stuff that I can do for the next weeks of towers. Because if I do everything in 1 week, then it comes to like week 4 and I need to get my milestones and I can't clear any of the tower rooms or the tower blocks. Then I'm gonna miss out on rewards because I'm not gonna be able to get them because I'm not gonna be able to actually clear any fights. That's why I haven't actually done any of the mode until now. Damn, I didn't even get a chance to get to the first special one there. Welcome back, Koala. I've also so I'm going to be on vacation next week from Friday until the following Thursday, so I'm going to miss a week's worth of streaming, unfortunately. So I'm going to miss one weekend, basically. The problem is that I am away from June 26th until July the 3rd, meaning I am pretty much going to be away for the entirety of the summer sale event. I think I get back, like, 2 days before it might be a day before it ends. I'd have to check when the dates of the actual event are, but I think I'm genuinely going to have to choose between even doing any kind of opening for it, or I might have to, like, skip it, because I'm going to be away for the entire thing. But I kind of don't want to skip it either, because I'd really like to try and get Spider-Ham ascended with units if possible. I'm probably not going to be able to spend anything on it. Certainly not enough to get Archangel or an Ascension 2 on Ham. But if I can get enough units to get an Ascension 1 on Ham, I'll be happy enough. Because, yeah, that would be the main thing I'd be aiming for. While we're doing this, let me just have a look at when the Summer Sizzling event, or whatever it's called, is actually supposed to be happening. So the Summer Sizzle event is from June 26th to July 6th. Oh, so it's 10 days. I think that's 10 days. So it'll be from the Friday until the following Monday. If that's the case, then yes, I will be able to stream an opening for it. It just won't be until I get home from Spain, which will be on the 3rd of July, so I could probably stream on the 4th of July. So I should be able to do one then. So I'm going to be late into doing all of the openings for it, but at least I'll be able to join in on it. I was worried for a second then. I thought I was literally going to be away and miss the entire event. That probably wouldn't have been very good. Oh, I was not watching what I was doing. I wonder if I can do special 1 here. Yeah. These fights will be quicker because my combat rating is way above. A challenger rating. I keep saying combat rating. It's challenger rating. I think I can just kill this guy with a special 1. Yeah. No, I think Was it Nightcrawler next, or was that the last one? No, it'd be Emma next, I think. I can't remember who I've used and who I haven't used now. Yeah, this is the last one. I hope they all don't go up to this many points. Or this many fights, because otherwise, yeah, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. But like I said, I'm just going to do this for 2 hours, and then after that point, I'm just going to do the Battlegrounds. Because watching me do this the entire stream is probably going to be a little bit boring for people. Okay, this is 16, but they're all 210. So we'll just start from the top and work our way back, I guess. I wish there was a quick way that you could just put your top champions in. That'd be so much easier. If there is something for that, please tell me. Because that would save so much time. Domino, Deadpool, Bishop. And I'll put Storm in instead of Weapon X because she'll be quicker. Especially with Suicides, actually, because, yeah, she gets the extra prowess at the start. Of course, I don't get a single crit. I feel like I'm so early in these. Maybe I should have done these in advance. At least the higher towers would probably be more entertaining to see. If people want me to jump into Battlegrounds instead, we can do that. I'm okay with that. Just let me know what you'd prefer. If you want to see me keep trying to push these for a bit longer, we can. If not, then I'll do these towers in my own time and we can just jump into some Battleground matches. Unfortunately, we lost the Alliance War today, which was unfortunate because we kind of really needed the win today. But it's not uncommon knowledge either that most people are aware that I'm going to be leaving my Hippo Alliance at the end of this season. So I just realized, I think the screen is slightly out of place. I will fix that in a minute. Yeah, I think it is actually a little bit out of place. So hold on a minute. Let me sort that out. Right, 1 second. Just going to pause this a sec while I fix this. That should be a bit lower. So we seem to be like cutting off a fair amount of the game. There we go. That's a bit better. Alright. That's better. Make this slightly smaller. I just realized that it was like cutting off like the names and the champions. There we go. That's much better. But yeah, it's common knowledge that I am going to be leaving Hippo at the end of this season. Not for any bad reasons or anything like that. It's just, obviously I've had quite a lot going on and I don't feel like the way I've been playing in Hippo has been with their goals. And honestly, like, I just kind of miss the guys and the friends that I have in Cav. So at the end of the season, I am planning to go back to Cav and continue there for a while. I might go back to Hippo in the future, but for now, I'm going to play in Cav again for the foreseeable. I am, unfortunately, Wolvie. I will be at the end of the season, but unfortunately, I haven't played to the level that I was hoping I would do. Like, I don't want to make excuses because that's not obviously the right thing to do. But I have had some stuff going on in real life. It has been kind of taking up a lot of my time and focus, which has meant that I just haven't really been focusing on things like Alliance War and stuff, and I've been rushing fights and doing things when I shouldn't be. And, well, to put bluntly, I've died, like, what, 6 times in 2 seasons, which I don't think has happened since probably way back in my DSVG days when I was just starting to get used to Masters. Like, while I was in Cav, I've even had, like, a deathless season or two, and I barely die at all. But for some reason, since coming to Hippo, I've just really not been playing very well at all. So I'm planning to go back to Cav for a few seasons and get my mojo back. But like I said, Hippo is a great alliance, and they're going to grow very high, I think, as time goes on. Yeah, I think music is a bit loud. Okay, thank you. Let me fix that. Is that better? Is that better, or is that too low now? That's better? Perfect. Thank you. I didn't even get to use the special. Okay, we've got Mbaku next. Yeah, I think after this, we might do a couple of the skill towers quickly, and then I think we're going to jump back into Battlegrounds a bit earlier. I feel like that's going to be a lot more entertaining, at least until I get to the higher towers that are actually going to be a challenge, because right now, this is basically like watching me do Arena, and that's definitely no fun for people that are in chat right now. When I get to the higher towers, I'll probably do some more tower streaming then, but for now, I kind of want to test out the new rank ups and that in the Battlegrounds anyway. Like, we can test out Thor Ragnarok in Battlegrounds, and we can test out our new rank 4A2 Emma Frost. Oh, that was weird. She jumped back so far after the heavy then that I actually couldn't reach her. Okay, the A2 Emma makes it very easy. Yeah, I can get the rest of those points later. So, what is it? Oh, if I do 2 more fights in towers, I get the last milestone, so maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do that. And then just collect them all. Okay, so 1 more of this one. Okay, yeah, this one's only 12. That's not as bad. Okay, so let's do you. Onslaught's kind of slow for this, to be honest, because it takes him too long to build up. Dust, Gentle, Pixie, Emma, and Stormax. Okay, so I'll do this one, get the last of the milestones for the mutant, and then we'll hop over to the skill one. Get the milestones in that one, and then we'll jump into Battlegrounds instead. Got some fishing for Summer Steelhead. Nice. Me and Koala have been sweating out all weekend trying to remodel my garden. So we've completely clean slated it, ripped out all of the plantation that was in there, and basically like flattened it all out and started again. And I got a few people over to help us, and we did some paving to make it look really pretty. And then we've been like putting some really nice like colored gravel down around it to make it look like really nice and smart. And it's going really well so far. I'd say we're about 70% through the entire job. But with the heat wave that we've got going on right now, it's just too hot to do much more. So we're taking a break from it now until I get back from my vacation next week, and then we'll finish it then. Oh, Koala got really sunburnt, to be fair. They did get very badly burnt on their shoulders. Your blueberry bushes are loaded, waiting for... I love blueberries. Fresh off the bush, they must taste really nice as well. It's a shame you don't do delivery, killer. I'd happily take some blueberries off your hands. It's a nice snack. Everything keeps dying before I even get to a special. Oh yeah, I need to actually parry first before... Oh sorry, I need to get an Incinerate on first before I can do the medium-medium combo into another one. Okay, I think we're near the end of this tower now. I suppose when you get to the really high towers that have higher combat challenger rating, sorry, I take it then it's like it gets way harder, not just because of you trying to do damage, but they're probably going to do a way ton more damage to you as well. So I get to the point where like if you take one hit from them, you're just going to die. You get plenty of them to freeze for jams and smoothies. That sounds lush. Blueberry smoothie straight off of the bush sounds amazing. Oh yeah, how was your German cake that you made, the German chocolate cake? Did you actually end up making it in the end? I can't remember if you did it or not. I remember you getting the stuff for it, but I can't remember if you actually made it. You haven't found the time to make it yet? I definitely want to see a photo of it if you do happen to make it and finish it. Oh, damn. Falcon actually prevented my unstoppable there. Make yourself a Father's Day cake? Why the heck not? That's a good point. Happy Father's Day to everyone who is a father out there today. I completely forgot it is Father's Day here. I know that sounds really bad. It's not, for me, it's a normal day. Let's just put it that way. But yeah. I hope that everybody else who either has kids or has fathers themselves has had a really nice day today. Damn it, Pixie, I kind of needed you to crit there. Keep missing the parry at the start. Whoops. To be honest, that's going to kill him anyway. It's just a normal day for you too. You don't really... Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Okay, that finishes that tower. That gets the last milestone. Let's go to this tower now. I can do the Saga one in my own time as well. It's like 64 rewards was that to pick up. Oh, that's where you can get the Mysterium for the week. Oh, that's handy, because I was wondering where that was this week. To be fair, I kind of want to do... If we're getting empowered grace crystals from these, I kind of want to grab the skill ones now. Because I think I'm only like 15 empowered grace crystals now away from another guaranteed ascension. So I do kind of want to grab that. Right, I'll get my milestones for this one, like I said, and then we'll jump into Battlegrounds. This one is... Oh, geez. Okay, this one's 16. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully it just counts per fight and not per room, because if it's per room, that could be really annoying. Ew, do I have to use Korg for this? So Black Panther Civil War is my highest combat rating for challenger rating for this. I don't have any wait, so a rank 4 Ascension has more challenger rating than a rank 5? Interesting. You're gonna make a double layer cake and take a photo? I definitely want to see that. Take the dogs to your friend's place and swim. Oh, that sounds really cute. Doggos have to come first. That's just a rule. Doggos and cattos, we love both. I've been given a snack. So the 3 pauses below my champion's health, is that you get 3 pauses per match? I'm assuming. And then after that, specials no longer pause the timer. Am I right in thinking that, or is that wrong? I've forgotten how this guy works. I remember whether one of them rotates it and one of them doesn't, but I genuinely couldn't remember which does which. Ow. I should really be trying to use crossbones against hero champions. That make it a lot quicker. Okay, I knew Elsa would be quick for this. Oh, Koala, I prefer this wrapping style. It's much easier to eat. It's very nice, thank you. It's too hot in the UK for cooked meals right now. That's why we're eating things like, oh. That's why we're eating things like wraps and stuff. Because then, you know, we're not going to overheat. What's the highest tower that somebody's gotten to so far? I think the very top of the list when I looked last time was like Stormbreaker. Has anybody worked out how many points he's got? Like how many towers he's completed? Don't worry, Cookie. Thor is already rank 4. I did it right at the start of the stream. I keep to my word. If I do a poll in my Discord, I will keep to my word of whatever is chosen. Oh, there you go. There's Thor Ragnarok. Literally as you said it. We tried to get an awakening gem for it, and instead I got my 3rd science one, so yeah, I still can't awaken him right now. I definitely don't need punishing today. I promise. I did what I was told. We did also take our Ascension to Emma Frost to rank 4, and so far I've been really impressed with her. If that second hit of the special 2 crits, it's actually bonkers. I think she crit for something like 270k. It's actually kind of wild. I really hate it when they backdash at the start. The Storm Relic's a good one. She's got a Magneto Relic on at the moment because I'm seeing if she can also be a defender. But if not, and she ends up being purely an attacker, then I could put the 5-star Storm Relic on her. The 6 stars staying on Storm X because that just makes her absolutely bonkers. We're just quickly doing these because I'm trying to collect the Empowered Grace Crystals. Because we're literally like 10 away from another Ascension. So I kind of want to see who we get, if we get one. I'll just pop them, because we're 15 away. And if I get them, I'll have 10 left. And if I don't get them, then I can just spin out whenever I get more. Okay, we don't need as many this time. Thankfully, we don't have too many fights left to do in these towers now before we hit the milestones. And then, like I said, we'll open the Empowered Grace Crystals and then we'll test out some of our new champions in Battlegrounds. Sorry if you hear crunching. I'm currently munching on a carrot. That was one of the snacks I was given, which I've just realized is very difficult to eat quietly because it's just so crunchy. I might have to mute the mic while I eat it. Yeah, I can actually hear that coming through myself. I might have to mute the microphone whenever I take a bite of the carrot. Wait, you actually want to hear the crunching of the carrot? Really? I mean, fine. If you want to hear it, I'll keep the carrot crunching going. I haven't opened another Titan since my big opening yet, Killer. I'm currently undecided. Because I did get all the champs I was after, apart from a dupe on Heimdall. I think before I decide if I'm going to open any more Titans, I want to see what other 4 champions are going to be going into the next rotation. Because obviously at the moment we've got Philavel and Shatterstar. But from what I've seen so far, neither of those champions look amazing. Shatterstar looks fairly decent for War, but not very good for Battlegrounds. And unfortunately, Philavel looks like she's kind of underwhelming unless she's Ascended. But there's still 4 more other champions that could go into the Titan Crystal, and as long as at least 2 of them are champions that I would want to get my hands on, then I have no reason not to save to make sure I get them. But as of right now, the current Titan, the only one that I'm genuinely missing, is a dupe on Heimdall, which I'm not massively fussed if I get or not, so... Yeah, you see, Killer? That's the exact reason why I want to, I'm debating saving shards. That's what I mean about it completely depends what the new 6 champions would be in the next rotation. Because I don't want to pull any more Cassies, and to be honest, the next 6 going out, I would prefer not to pull any of them again. In fact, I think the only... Actually, no, that's a lie. There is one more champion in the Titan that I would like to pull, and that's a dupe on Lizard. Because my Lizard is ascended, but he's still unduped, because I've only ever pulled him once. So I wouldn't mind getting a dupe on Lizard, and a dupe on Heimdall. But whether or not I save for the next rotation is going to depend on probably what the next two champions are announced. Because that will basically show 4 out of the 6 that are going into the next Titan. And then the last ones being added to the Titan will be whatever is first the following month. And then it will be another champion. So it will probably be a champion that's been released before that hasn't been put into the basic yet. Or it'll be an old champion that currently doesn't exist as a 7-star. So I personally think it's about time that they put either Kitty Pryde or Captain Britain into the Titan Crystal. Honestly, I think it's genuinely about time that those champions started to become available to other people, especially those that didn't get the track like me. Because they're putting Bong in the next Titan, so why can't they put in the other champions from the track as well? Like, I think Captain Britain and Kitty are the only champions so far now that have been released in tracks that haven't been put into the Titan Crystal. Although, because Bong is going in, that actually means that it's Bong, Philavel, and Shatterstar. So actually, the next 2 champions that are released next month are the 2 that will go in the Titan. And then they'll probably add an older one. So in actual fact, once next month's champions are revealed, we'll know the next Titan Crystal in September. With the exception of one champion that's been released before. Yes, please, Koala. That's probably a good idea, because I should probably lock that soon. Okay, so we've got one more set to do. We've got 18 more fights to do to get the last milestone. Yeah, 18 more. How long is this next tower? Or how long is this next block? 8. Okay, so 8 and then 10, ideally, would be what we're after. I didn't mean to do that, actually, but never mind. I'm putting Thor, Starkey, and I think Okoye will be quicker than Punisher. Oh. Nope. I forgot that Silver Centurion is shock and bleed immune. Okay, so I genuinely forget this character exists in the game. I just completely blanked out on the fact that he's immune to both. That's hilarious. Oops. Well, this is now going to take a lot longer. In fact, I might actually struggle to finish this off. This could be a problem. This actually could be a bit of a problem. I need to get to another special really quickly. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. That was actually a bit worrying. I completely forgot about that. Seems dry enough. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, if worst comes to worst, I can move the car forward a bit, and then we might just have to leave it open overnight, which is just the way it is. Thankfully, my neighborhood is actually very, very nice, so the chances of that being a problem are very low. Ow. Well, there goes my combo shield. Don't worry, guys. I'm very nearly finished with the carrot now, so the crunching will stop very shortly. I think I've got like 2 more bites. Well, that was going to kill him. Okay, the carrot has been consumed. There will be no more crunching. No more ASMR eating. Okay, Crit Monkey is actually really quick for this. In fact, Jabari should actually be really good as well, considering she's Ascension. Since she's ascended, and I can't remember who it was from my chat who ranked her to rank 3. I'm trying to remember now. We did it in the Marbles on stream. I think it was JTG. That might be wrong. Somebody ranked 3 Jabari, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. Alright, so... Damn, that was a perfect parry. I managed to get both hits of that special one on the second parry there. Okay, Red Goblin, you're just being a pain in the butt now. Can you just... Thank you. I don't have time for your shit, sir. Okay, so that clears another one of those. How long's this one? Okay, this one's only 4. So I think I can clear, like, just a few fights of the next tower, and then just take my rewards and stop. Unfortunately, Cookie, I was not accepted on this occasion, but I can reapply in approximately 6 weeks. So when the next window comes up, I will try again. But unfortunately, I was not able to get it this time. But I'm not going to give up. I think it's a combination of just not having time to stream enough and unfortunately not hitting the required number of followers or average viewers to do it. You need 25 average viewers. I think it's something like 500 followers on Twitch, and you need... Or you can have 500 subscribers on YouTube, which I do have, but I don't upload to YouTube anywhere as much as I used to, so... I don't think that counts anymore. Right, I need to build up my charges here, or I could be in trouble, because I didn't think about bleed immune. one more. Come on. Right. Oh, I'm not going to get the charges because I... Yeah, I'm not going to hit this. Oh, yeah, I am. Actually, I'll be fine. I'll be good. We'll be fine. There we go. But yeah, we shouldn't have many 4 fights left, and then we can just jump straight into the Battlegrounds once we open the 10 Empowered Grace Crystals from this week's milestones. I'll probably do the Saga Tower off stream, to be honest. Because I didn't realize they were quite as easy at this as lower levels. When I get to the higher levels, I might do some more towers. But I wasn't expecting it to be this easy early on. It's basically just like doing arena. Like I said, I haven't really seen anything on towers because I've just had a really very busy week this week. Okay, so that clears that one. Okay, got 6 fights left, so let's just do 6 fights of the next one. And then, how many is it total? It's, yeah, 20. I'm not sitting here and doing 20 more of them. So 5, 10, 15. We'll start from Black Cat. In fact, I'm going to start from Zemo, because I don't really want to use Korg. And for now, I'll just do 6. And then I can do the rest at another time. We'll just get the last milestone for now. Good afternoon, Lee Rollerson. How are you doing, my friend? Towers is easy till you get to level 81. Yeah, I've realised that. That's why once we get this last milestone for the weekly objectives, we're going to jump into Battlegrounds for a little bit, because I wasn't expecting it to be this easy to start with. It's not really very entertaining, basically, watching me doing arena. You guys want to probably see me do Battlegrounds or war fights or something cool like that. You don't want to sit here and watch me do arena all day. That's just not fun for anybody. Damn. For some reason I thought that would kill. Is the Saga one also one that's permanent, or is the Saga one temporary and you just get as high as you can? What are the rewards for the Saga one? Are they good? Are they better than the class ones, or are they also kind of a little bit eh? Like, the rewards are okay, but you know, what most players nowadays are looking for is, you know, you're looking for tier 7 basic or tier 5 alpha, or you're looking for 6 stones and stuff like that. Not many people nowadays are going to care about like 7-star shards and things like that, like lower catalysts. It's just kind of mid. The Saga one is different. The rewards are much better. Okay. Towers is not stream worthy. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is what I've noticed. So we're going to just finish these 6 fights to get the last of the milestones. And from now on, I probably won't stream Towers again unless I get to like a really high point and want to test some things out. But I think I'll just stick to my usual, which is obviously either Battlegrounds or like special events. I don't tend to do, because it's basically arena. I thought the side quest would be more fun than this, but yeah, this is not exciting. This is not exciting content that you guys want to chill and watch. And especially since, you know, I'm pushing for CCP, but I don't have the CCP drops yet. So that also makes it very difficult for me to kind of pull people in at the moment, especially on weeks when the CCP only drops are on, like this week. Like, I can't even advertise the drops on my Twitch right now because I don't have the drops that people are looking for. So yeah, it's just kind of, I just gotta hope that people want to come in and say hi. Okay, so there's the last one of those. I can finally get the Mysterium things, because I haven't actually been able to buy the action figures, because I didn't have enough Mysterium for them. So I nearly missed out on those. Right, so we've got 10 of these Empower Grace Crystals. I'm 15 away. I'm just going to pop them anyway. If we get lucky, great. If not, there we go. Okay, so we're 5 away. So if I get any more Empowered Grace Crystals, then obviously I'll spin those, because we're only 5 now from a guaranteed ascension. No one's going to buy those crystals. I made that mistake, and I regret it wholeheartedly. We could open a few basics, though, because I probably should have got enough shards. Yeah, we got enough for 3. I'm not going to waste your time and spin them. We're just going to pop these 3 and get whatever SIGs we can. Oh, actually, that's really nice. That puts Sandman up to SIG 200. I think that puts him up to 200, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was at 180. I'll find out in a sec. Right, let's create a deck for this meta, because I haven't actually done that yet. Oh, that was incorrect. Right, let's create a proper deck for this. So we'll obviously put our rank 5s in. So now I need to switch to rank 4s. So I don't know how good Emma is this meta, but I want to try her out, especially since she's Ascension 2. Kindred is going to be a nightmare defender. Let me just check the nodes again. So after the final hit of special attacks, they passively auto-block all attacks for 4 seconds. That means that the only things that will work for 4 seconds, unless you're unblockable, which I think is this next node here, are special 3s or heavy attacks. Every 12 seconds, the defender gains an unblockable buff for 6 seconds. However, if the attacker is out of striking range, then this triggers instead. So, yeah, you've effectively got to try and bait specials with the unblockable trigger so that you get the unblockable so you can punish the specials. And then it's obviously Rich Get Richer and Power Overload, which Sorcerer Supreme is going to absolutely wreck. But everyone else, not so much. I think you're mainly going to be looking at Mystics and Nullifiers for attack. And you're going to want Cosmics and high buff fights for defense. So Storm X will actually be good for defense this meta because of all their prowess buffs. White Tiger might actually be really good on both sides because she'll get the power gain from the Rich Get Richer. But on defense, she'll also get all the power gain from the node, and she's immune to Nullify. We'll take Black Panther Civil War. Actually, I don't know about him yet. Tigra will take. Sandman is a great defender this meta. I might take Stealthy so that I've got a counter to Sandman this meta, because he's a pain if you don't have a counter. Dark Phoenix and Ghost Rider are definites. Nico is definite. In fact, let me just go to my skill and... Sorry, not skill. My Cosmic and Mystic right now. Venom is a definite. Maestro is a definite. Carolina is a definite. Mordo might actually be very good for this. I'm not sure about Serpent. And the reason why I'm not sure about Serpent is people are going to be running a crap ton of Mystic champions this meta. So I'm not actually sure if Serpent is actually going to be worth running for defense, because everyone's going to have a counter to him. That said, he might actually still be pretty good for attack. I'll also take Gallon, because he'll get loads of power gain on attack. I think that's fine. So we've got 9 spaces left. So who else is probably going to be good? Spider-Woman will be good, because she gets a lot of buffs. Thing is immune to Nullify, so might be good on defense. There's Cersei, but again, I think there's too many Mystic attackers this meta to think about that. I could take... Let's see. I'm trying to think about this carefully here. I think Solvark... Oh, yeah, I want to try out Thor Ragnarok anyway. I think Solvark will be a pretty good... I'll tell you what, no, he won't. Solvark won't be very good this meta, because again, everyone's going to be running a crap ton of Cosmic Champions that are just going to wreck him. Serpent is still great. Mystics don't take him well. Okay. I tell you what, I might put Thor Jane Foster in, as crazy as that sounds. Right, after that, I think we just need the usual suspects. So, I would probably ban Captain Britain this meta, just because I'm not going to be running Jack or Solvark or anyone that counters her. So I think just removing her existence is just going to be the best case scenario. Viv is actually going to be very good this meta, because she gets 16 armor ups, she can power drain, and she gets nullify immunity when she's on defense. So I think she's going to be worth running. After that, I'm not sure. I think it might just be picking my most tanky defenders in general. I think Yelena might be worth running. I don't think Gentle is going to do much. Again, people might not be running very many tech champions, so I guess he could be decent for defense. Spider-Ham could be good because they're going to be throwing a lot of specials. So he might work very well, especially with the amount of Mystic champions they're going to be. Who else might be good? Future Ant-Man could be a good defender. But, again, I'm a bit worried about the number of Cosmics people are going to be running. Rhino could be nasty just because not many people counter him. Apart from that, I could take Zola for defense, or I could take Imperial... Oh, Leader. I want to do Leader. Because Leader will reverse the healing, and he'll get damage from reversing the power gain as well. So Leader should actually be very good this meta. Apart from that, I might take Punisher, just because, again, not a lot of other champions are going to be ran. Plus, I probably need a second counter to Sandman in case Stealthy doesn't come up. Let's give this a go. Like I said, I'm way behind in Quantum 2. I've barely played this meta. I actually missed out on the 100 points for the second week because I just, like I said, I've been extremely busy the last few weeks. Had a lot going on in real life, and I just haven't had the time to play. Oh, actually... Good point, Mike. I'm going to do that. I might take somebody out for Torch. Because Human Torch is obviously going to be very, very handy for blocking the large amount of Mystics that they're going to be in people's decks. I think that's a really good shout. So I think I might replace... I might replace Thor Jane Foster for him for now. Like I said, I want to try Thor Ragnarok on both sides, on both attack and defense, to see how he does. But I really do think, to use Thor Ragnarok properly, I think he's going to need the dupe. So, I might have to wait until I get the dupe and the Ascension before I put him properly back in the deck. But at least he's rank 4 now, and he doesn't need high sig. Oh, that rank 5 Nightcrawler is terrifying. That's being banned. Starkey's being banned, and we're banning Captain Britain. Doesn't have Captain Britain, so I'll probably ban Pavita. If I can't ban Captain Britain, I'll basically ban any Mystics that I don't have in my deck. Would probably be the best way of playing it. We're definitely taking Tigra, because she should absolutely destroy this meta. Okay, a rank 5 Sig 200 Maestro is scary. We'll take Kindred for defense, and we'll take Lumatrix for that high evolutionary. Okay. We'll take Maestro for defense. I might take Gallon here. No, I'm going to take Storm, I think. I would really appreciate getting a couple of my science champions right now because... Oh, I could have put Okoye in the deck, actually. I didn't think about Okoye because, yeah, she's going to get all of those precision buffs. So actually, she should be pretty good for this as well. I didn't even consider that. Okay, we'll definitely take Nico because I don't... Actually, no, I'm going to take Mordo for the Maestro. No, I'll take Nico for the Maestro. Shall I take Thor? Let's take Thor. I want to see how he does. How you doing, Snoozy? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming on in. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend so far. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok needs the dupe. We're going to give him a little go now, but if we really struggle with him, I'll take him out the deck.
Thank you.
Lewis Go, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, we're going to start with Kindred on defense. He's probably going to use Spider-Woman, but even then, that shouldn't be... Ooh. I'm kind of tempted to use Storm here. Because we should win the buff race after the Arc Overload goes, because we're going to have all the prowess buffs. Especially if I can get a dex buff as well, we should power game pretty quickly. If he uses a special, I'll just wait out the auto block phase, because it's only 4 seconds. And honestly, he's going to be easier this meta, because he's going to be easier to push to special too. Right, I need him to use this. Right, he's going to auto block that. That's fine. Throw a heavy. Alright, screw you. Don't throw a heavy. Take that. Right, this should put him near enough to his second life. Okay, cool. Good. Wait the unblockable. Right, let's try and bait this special. I forgot about the auto block immediately. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, I very nearly dexed it. We're unblockable, so he's dead. Okay, I think the next one I'm going to place on defense is going to be Maestro. Thor's not really going to do much on defense here. The Thor now is basically in case he places High Evolutionary. That's pretty much the only reason I would try and use Thor, and which we'd be trying to go to Special 3, and then basically use that to just completely obliterate him. Hopefully. Okay, he's placing a high Evo. So, I might throw this round. I think we're going to get rid of Lumatrix and get rid of his gene. And then I think I can place Nico last round and then use Tigra. That's the plan I'm going for anyway. I might just try and trigger this guy's auto block. Don't know. We're immune to Wither, so we don't have to worry about that at least. It's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Okay, I need to be really careful now because I could lose my combo. This is what I mean about he really needs to be duped, because now if I get hit once, I am absolutely flubbernucked. Oh, I mistimed it. Now I've lost my combo. Yeah, he really needs the dupe. It literally makes such a massive difference. I'm going to take him. Oh, never mind. We won anyway. Why did he try to use Carolina? That was weird. I mean, I didn't deserve that win. Yeah, so, okay. I'm glad that we've taken Thor up. He's not going to be great this meta, but he really needs the dupe. Because otherwise, if you get hit, you just lose all of your ramp up. I'm going to put Terax back in, because he was actually a really nasty defender when I had him against Anayan earlier. Like, even though he's only rank 3, Anayan lost like 60% of his health against Terax, because obviously you've got Rich Get Richer, which gives Terax a crap ton of power gain at the start, and then he starts with 2 bars of power and in his rock field. So they just take a crap ton of damage. Sorry, I just realized this is still not right. Alright, that's looking a bit better now. It was still cutting off a little bit on the edges. Okay, I'm going to ban that Madeline because I don't know enough about her. I might ban the rank 5 Nico. Does he have Captain Britain? Nope. I'll ban that Scarlet Witch. Okay, I'll ban the Nico. Let's go for a full Mystic ban here. Mother Bugger banned my Sorcerer. What a son of a monkey. I should probably have put a Koye back in my deck, actually. Because otherwise I don't have a lot of counters to High Evolutionary anymore. I only have 2 skill champions in my deck currently. And that's Punisher and Stealthy. Okay, Ruby, let's take White Tiger and Dark Phoenix for now. I think once Thor is duped and ascended... Yeah, this is what I mean. I think the dupe, because once he's duped, he gets the 100% ability accuracy reduction when he gets the shocks, and he gets the ability of the combo shield to prevent his... It prevents his loss of combo when he gets hit, obviously. So it makes him a lot safer to use, and he can basically just bypass a ton of abilities. So, yeah, I think the dupe is very important for him, and I think until mine is duped, I can't use him competitively. Punisher is just for defense. He's not for attack. I do kind of want to try Ghost Rider on attack here. Yeah, I do kind of want to try him. I just want to see how he works. I don't know if he's going to be good this specific meta, but he might be. I want to try him out. Okay, we're going full Mystics here. I think I'm going to take Yelena here. I've got Venom for Ruby. I think Venom can take Ruby. I'm pretty confident. I might be wrong. Don't get me, don't mistake me. I might be wrong. But I am fairly confident Venom can take Ruby Thursday. Let's place... I'll place Dark Phoenix. Because if I'm wrong about this, I'm losing this round anyway. Now, who's he going to use for this? Since his damage comes from hitting blocks. Yeah, he might be good in a pinch. Yeah, exactly. Right. I tried this fight once before, and it went really well. As long as she doesn't use a special, I can just parry and then light, and do the same again. But I'm going to get more power because it's Venom. Right. Did you really throw that into block, you son of a... Okay. Plan went out the window there because she threw that into hard block. That would have been so much better otherwise. Damn it, man. I wasn't ready for it. I think it's because she was unblockable. Obviously, I still lost a bit of health, but that's not terrible. He would have wrecked her a lot better if she didn't throw the special one into block. That kind of ruined the fight a bit. But it's okay. Okay, now I think I'm going to place Lumatrix. No, I'll place Yelena. I'll save Lumatrix for round 3, just in case he decides to place that. Okay, so last round... Actually... Okay, I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to throw the round and use Ghost Rider here. Because... I don't think he's got anything that can counter Lumatrix in round 3. So I think I can literally just place Lumatrix on defense, and White Tiger can take both of his remaining champions. And I think I'll just win this. Ghost Rider is probably not going to be able to take down Photon at all. Well, that didn't work. Oh, that sucks. I tried to hit the special, the heavy. Yeah, I'm dead. It's fine. That's fine. I wasn't expecting to be able to kill anyway, but I wanted to give it a try. But the whole idea there was to try and use the heavy after the special, but I forgot about the auto block. Well, actually, no, I don't think I forgot about the auto block. I think she just straight parried my heavy with Stand Your Ground. I think that was the big problem. Yep, so last round, I'm pretty certain I can just place Lumatrix here, and White Tiger will take either White Tiger or... I'm assuming he's probably going to try and use White Tiger against Lumatrix. So I'm pretty certain that my White Tiger will take Maestro and Null, no problem. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is where I'm hopefully going to be using my big brain to clutch here. Okay, so I think we can win this round. I don't think Null's going to be very good for Lumatrix. Whereas White Tiger can take Maestro if everything goes swimmingly. Because we're going to steal some of the power that he gets. Okay, I blocked that, but whatever. Oh, he's unblockable. Lovely. Oh, crap. I didn't have the unblockable. I mean, that still wasn't terrible. But it was quick, but I lost a bit of health being a little bit silly. Damn, Anayan's got a huge number of viewers right now. That's the difference that CCP makes this week, is it just completely transforms your ability to pull people in. Okay. At least we were smart. I didn't think he was going to finish off Lumatrix, to be honest. So he actually did well to even survive that fight. I didn't think there was any way he was going to be able to kill it. Because I don't think, as far as I'm aware, I don't think null count as miss. I know he count as evade, but I don't think he count as miss. Oh, Joe Mojo. That reminds me of Mojo Jojo. Anybody ever watch Powerpuff Girls? Was it Powerpuff Girls he was from? I'm pretty certain it was, but now I'm not sure. Okay, I might ban Mojo. I don't know why. We'll ban Captain Britain, but I think a Mojo looks very dangerous. So does Longshot, actually. I think I'm more scared of a rank 4 Longshot than I am scared of a rank 4 Madeline. Alright, we'll take Venom and Kindred. Yeah, I know I could have definitely played that better, Lee, but it worked out. I'm glad Mike knows the Powerpuff Girls. Right, definitely Sorcerer here. Could take Rhino. Doesn't have a good counter for Rhino. He's got a counter for Lumatrix because he's got Deathless Thanos, who's probably going to be a really good defender this meta as well. And an attacker. I'm kind of tempted to take Terrax and Serpent here because he doesn't have a single Mystic. Okay, Venom can take Heimdall. Sorcerer can take either Deathless Thanos or Hulkling. Let's take Serpent and Mordo. Yeah, because he could only counter one of two. He couldn't counter both Dark Phoenix and Serpent. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to win one of those rounds. I think I'm going to place Serpent first to get rid of the Shathra. We'll see what he places now. I'm kind of hoping it's Heimdall. Okay. We're going to Venom this. I think Venom, as long as I get good RNG at the start and get 3 different buffs, Venom will outdo Heimdall in the power gain race. Okay, we got 2. That puts us even. But we can nullify 2 of them. Or not. Wasn't the one I wanted you to do. Okay, we're good, we're fine. And... oh, he's max sig. I'll take it. I will take it. He was a higher sig than I was expecting, but I'll take it. I'll take the small smack to the face to avoid a special 3.
That's what she said.
Thanks, Koala. Very good timing. That's actually pretty funny. So, I think next round we're going to place Rhino. Because I know he's... no, I'm not. I'm going to place Kindred. I'm going to place Kindred and then Dark Phoenix. In fact, no. I might as well just go for the win here. I might as well just place Dark Phoenix and go for the win. He's got nothing to counter it. I'm going to use Null again, Mordo against this Null. Because... no, I'm going to use Sorcerer. Because I can use Mordo against the other 2 defenders, but... I don't think I can lose this round. Unless I play this really stupidly. I don't think this round is going to be a loss. I don't see how I can mess this fight up. Right, let's do a heavy or not. Where was my heavy there? I used that too early. Bugger. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can just do this. Okay, now we heavy again. I did that too early. He's probably dead now, or if not, he's about to be. Yeah, he's dead. Nobody beats Queen Supreme. Honestly, one of the best Mystic champions in the game. I refuse to believe otherwise. I will die on this hill and tell you that Sorcerer Supreme is worth your rank up resources. She can even take Serpent this map. Usually pretty well, as long as his AI isn't a total dickwad. Because that Nullify field just completely feeds her. Oh yeah, she's super slept on. I was really hoping that Sorcerer was going to be one of the champions that was going to be announced to have Ascension. And I was so upset and disappointed when she wasn't. Because I genuinely think that Ascension would be the thing that would make people realize how good she actually is. Genuinely. Right, is there any more changes I want to make to the deck before we carry on? We're doing really well so far. Good morning, Saban. How are you doing, my friend? I feel like I want to put a Okoye in for someone. Or maybe Crossbones. Crossbones or a Okoye. Because I need another skill champion in my deck, just in case we come across. I think I might replace Viv for Crossbones. Or do I want to put a Okoye in? I think a Okoye may be better. Yeah, I think a Okoye might be better. Because she gets much easier access to the buffs. I think you're right. There's a lot of things to claim. What does this get? Is this just a lot of Essentia. It's not like anything else. I don't know. I'll claim it later. I will claim it later. Oh, look at that. That's really funny. I literally just said in his chat that I was catching him up and that I'd probably be fighting him soon, and he's my very next fight. How you doing, Bob? Okay, I'm not going to ban Starkey. I don't think he's much of a threat. What is? Let's ban Chavez. And ban Pav. I can't let that Pav go. And we immediately get Queen Supreme. Okay, because he's got Tiger, I don't know if I want to take Terrax right now. I will take Deathless Thanos, and I might take Stealthy as well. Just so I've got a counter in case he gets that bloody Sandman again. Because that's honestly the main champion that panics me. This meta is Sandman. Because the power gain makes him get his specials quicker, so he's very difficult to avoid the unstoppable. I might take Venom here. No, let's take Storm. He doesn't actually have a great counter for Storm X yet. Had like 2 minutes, so you're happy to be done. I'm glad you're here too. Alright, I think we'll take Maestro and Torch. Just so I've got a counter for that Kindred. Okay, I think we play Sandman first. Okay, so I'm guessing we just torch this, right? Oh, that's a fight that actually does really well this meta. I might lose this round. I basically need to do this fight without letting him throw a single special. Or if I do, it needs to be when I can heavy counter it. Like now. There we go. Okay. I think I just need to bait this. Right, we'll back off and wait out the degen. That's fine. No! Oh, damn it. I messed that right up. Yeah, I messed that right up at the end. Okay, I think we should have the other 2 rounds, though. I think we place... maybe Deathless Thanos. He's going to Onslaught. Let's play Storm. And then I think I'm going to use Deathless Thanos against this. No. Now I use Sorcerer. Yeah, okay. I use Sorcerer now, and we'll use Deathless Thanos on attack round 3. I just need to hope that Storm cooks on defense with her glancing. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed. It's fine. Straight for the special 3. Oh, you crushed me. It's fine. Okay, do not use it. There we go. Okay, now use it. I think getting hit by that crushed, yeah. Getting hit by that crushed ruined me. She only glances specials against skill champions. Fair play to Anayan. He smashed me. I think that's the first time on stream I've actually lost to Anayan. And weirdly, it felt really good. To be honest, he got the much better draft that meta. 100%. I didn't really have a great counter for Onslaught. And I wasn't exactly expecting him to put the Onslaught on defense. I was thinking he was going to save it, but I thought he was going to try and use it against Maestro in round 3. But then I suppose he would have probably just tried to Tiger it. So that's on me. That is on me. Right, we'll ban both of those. Does he have a Captain Britain? Yes, he does. That's going bye-bye. You'll get revenge for me? Go for it. I appreciate it. Bring him back down to my level so I can try again. He's probably gone way ahead of me now with that win, so I've got to try and catch up if I want to try and have another match against him. I think this is the first person I've seen running Wave. Alright, I'm going to take Yelena and White Tiger first. To be honest, if I was playing Anayan properly, I would have banned his Spider-Punk and his Dr. Bong. But because I'm not technically playing him properly, I wanted to let him have his champions that he likes using. But I lost fair and square that time. I simply did the worst possible drafts. I think I'm going to take Deathless Thanos as well for defense here. You'd love to have Wave. She's good. She is good. However, I don't know if she's great this specific meta. Does that make sense? If I take both of these, he doesn't have a counter for both right now. But I don't really have a counter for both Serpent and Hulkling. I don't really have a counter to Heimdall either, actually. I need Venom, Sorcerer, or Kindred. I guess Nico would work. We'll take Nico. It's not who I wanted, but it shall work. Right, we'll place Rhino first. Try and get rid of that Zemo, and then we can place Sandman. He's placing Serpent. No, he's placing Photon. Let's place Rhino. I'm going to use Carolina against the Photon. Because Carolina's kind of ridiculous, this meta. You can just spam specials over and over again once the Arc Overload wears off. You literally just got to wait out the Arc Overload, and then you just go absolutely crazy. Like, by the time you've used a special 2, your next one's ready. Mind you, her power reduction might mess with that. Oh, that's a bad time for the sun to go. Yeah, frick's sake. That sun went at the worst possible time, man. And now she's unblockable. Trying to build up the energy vulnerabilities. She threw that into hard block. What is it with champions doing that right now? That's the second time a champion's done that. That's going to kill me. Flip's sake. That is a little bit annoying. I could have rescued that. First, the sun disappearing when it did was really bad. But that special one into hard block, there's literally nothing I could have done there. Literally nothing I could have done there. That was just, unfortunately, really bad AI. That being said, we're still okay, because he doesn't have a counter to Sandman. So we can play Sandman in round 2, and I'm pretty certain that's pretty much a guaranteed win. Round 3, we place Deathless Thanos, because he doesn't really have a good counter to that either. There's no point placing Yelena, because he's got Jean. In fact, now that I look at that, I should have used Yelena against Photon. If I'd have done that, I'd have been okay. Because since he had Jean, Yelena then wasn't worth it on defense. I could have used her on attack then instead, and probably would have won that round. Yeah, so we definitely play Sandman next. Is he going to place Jean? That's the question I want to know. Right, we're using White Tiger against that. Because I really want to save Nico for last round, because I think even if he places Jean, I'm pretty certain that Nico can take Jean as well. That's probably his best option for this fight. Hulkling, you got to be a bit careful, though. Sometimes you can gain power too quickly, and he might accidentally go to Special 3. The good thing is White Tiger's going to steal all the power that he's getting. Alright, medium... Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Right, there we go. Oh, that was weird. No, that's bad. Oh, I tried to spam another special. Okay, I'm just going to have to set the damage loss there. Oh, wow. No, I got screwed. Damn. Damn. Oh, wow. Fair play. Maybe I have to start banning Hulkling. Maybe it's not the Mystics I should be banning, but the Cosmics that I can't... I was not expecting him to kill Sandman that quickly with Hulkling. That's really, really impressive. Fair play to that guy. That was really, really good. Just seeing if there's any changes I want to make, but I don't think so. That was honestly really impressive. I think I'm going to ban Hulkling now, since I don't have him myself. We'll ban... The first one we'll look for is Captain Britain. Doesn't have that. Look at the... Okay, I'll ban Pavita and Doctor Strange. And then, if he has Hulkling, we're going to ban that now. That was kind of ridiculous. I didn't realise he was quite that powerful. Right, we're going to take that, and if he's got Spider-Woman, there's no point taking Sasquatch. Aenean's cursed us now, because we were doing really well. We fought Aenean, and now we've lost, like, 2 in a row. Right. Venom for the Spider-Woman. I might try Leader. I think I want to try Leader. Especially against Photon. Okay, he's got plenty of counters to Sandman. I might reroll here. This is a bad draft. Okay, we'll take Emma. And maybe Carolina. No, I'm going to take... Not Emma. I'm going to take Storm X. And the reason why I'm taking Storm X is because... Well, up until he just had J. Jonah Jameson, he doesn't have a counter for Storm X on attack. He's got literally three skill champions. And none of those can touch Storm. I think I'm going to take Terrax here. He's a really annoying defender, this meta. Even at rank 3. You rank 4 Silver Samurai and he finishes fights in 45 seconds. Silver Samurai is fantastic with his damage. The only thing he struggles with is utility. Right, I'm going to place Terrax. We're probably going to try and use Leader against this Photon. I want to see how he does. Because I haven't really got anything else that can counter her even slightly. But he should reverse the power gain and the healing from Arc Overload. start. Okay, that's a really good start. Okay, I needed that arc overload to come back. Come on, just don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. There we go. No, crap. Oh, she went unblockable. That was going really well until that point. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Wow, Atuma wrecked that. Oh, of course, yeah, he's just going to shrug off the armor breaks, isn't he? Oops. Okay, that didn't go to plan. I thought Leader would kill a lot quicker than that with the arc overload, but I guess not. I might take Leader back out the deck then. That wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Right, I think Kindred's the next one I place. I'm assuming that's not what I thought you were going to place. That's what I thought you were going to place. Alright, I think this is the best bet. I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid a special 3 this fight. But I should be able to at least avoid taking too much damage from her normal abilities. I just need to get the special 1 on really early. Right, now I need to power drain her. Okay, good start, because that now puts the slow on. Right, now she can't use special 3. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, she's unblockable. I always screw these fights up right at the end. I'm so annoyed. That's so annoying. Okay, Kindred cooked. Okay, that was really, really annoying. That was going so well up until the literal last little bit where she got the unblockable and I just completely flopped. But never mind. Never mind. Now we just place Storm and we win. Or do I place Venom? No, I placed Carolina and use Venom. No, why did I use Venom? I was supposed to use Storm. I was too busy talking to myself that yeah, the whole point was to put Carolina on defense so I could use Storm against Yelena. I just literally gave him the win. For frick's sake, man. I'm so annoyed at that. I literally gave him the win. Come on. Alright, that kind of worked out in a weird way. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. We actually ended that fight really well. But yeah, Carolina's a nasty defender this meta if you don't have a Mystic, because her power gain just goes ridiculously out of control. I'm probably going to do a proper push on this off screen, unfortunately, because like I said, I am in Spain from next Friday, so I'm probably not going to be able to stream for the rest of this Battlegrounds meta. So chances are that I'll probably have to put a post to let you know where I finish by the end of season, because I'm probably not going to have time to stream again before season ends. How many points are my deep wounds? I've got 5 out of 5 on deep wounds. Right, does he have Captain Britain? He has Captain Britain. He has Hulkling. I think I'll ban the Mojo as well. Okay, I feel a bit better now looking that Anayan made the exact same mistake I did against Photon. Right, no point getting Maestro here. We'll get Venom and Torch to start with. Okay, Sandman. Oh yeah, I was supposed to take out my leader. I'll do that after this match. Because leader did not do anywhere near as well as I thought he would with the reversed healing. I thought he'd be a lot better than that, but he took way too long. Okay, Kindred and Punish. No, Kindred and Dark Phoenix. No, Kindred and Rhino. I think Rhino will be harder than because he can't counter both Sandman and Rhino, is basically what I'm saying. That was what I was trying to say. Right, I'm going to place Rhino first. I might use Serpent on attack. That's what I thought he might do. I might use Serpent here on attack, because he's got Shathra and Pavita, so there's no point putting him on defense. I think he's going to be much quicker on attack. That gets rid of his crossbones, so we should be pretty covered with Sandman round 2. Once those Arc Overloads run out, we're going to start gaining power much quicker than she will. What the hell? Wait, how did that miss? Okay, that was weird. The light attack missed after the special one, which I swear never happens. still going to be able to just spam specials until the Arc Overload comes back. Okay, now I need to bait a special 2, and then we need to try and... that. Now she should die very quickly. There we go. Okay, nice. So now... I don't see him doing much against Sandman. Genuinely. I think we should be okay now. And to be honest, if he uses Deathless Thanos against that, I can Torch Trap him in round 3. In fact, that's what I need to do. I need to bait out the Deathless Thanos here. If I can bait out Deathless Thanos, I win, because he won't have any... There we go. We've won. He's just Torch Trapped himself for round 3. So even if I lose this round, it's impossible to lose. Well, no, it's not impossible. I shouldn't say that. There's a very low chance we lose. Although I don't think we're going to lose this round either, because Venom is probably the best attacker this meta. I could probably just go for the kill here. And what we'll do, get one more parry. Light, medium, relic. Light, medium, light. He's dead. Yeah. Wow! Fair play. Fair play. He's still Torch Trapped himself. Damn, that was so fast. That was seriously quick. But yeah, I don't think he's got anything for Torch now. Can Pavita take Torch? He picked that with such confidence, I'm now nervous. I'm just going to activate all of them. Why the hell not? Well, apart from the Incinerate one. No, no, no. I don't believe it, man. What have I done? I can't believe that. Oh my god. That's what I mean about it not being impossible to lose. I just sold the whole match. I actually can't believe it. That's so funny. That's genuinely so funny. I blew the whole match. Wow. I got caught out by the reverse controls and I just got smacked. I need to have a look at that Sandman match. How you doing, Kurd? I just embarrassed myself. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. I don't believe that. Genuinely can't believe I just did that. I genuinely cannot believe I just did that. I threw that match so hard. Okay, no Hulkling. I might ban the Medusa though. Let's ban Pavita. Good to see you though, Kurd. Appreciate you coming to see me. Let's take Sandman. I'm feeling a little bit bad after that loss, I have to admit. I really embarrassed myself there. That was a very bad loss. I literally torch trapped him. And because I just completely forgot about the reverse controls, I just got absolutely destroyed. How has this guy got... Is Chavez available as an Ascension now? Should I be claiming mine? Okay, realistically speaking, I think I'm going to take Emma out of the deck as well, because I don't think she's actually going to be that useful. The main reason I put her in the deck was mainly to fight Yelena, but I already have two other attackers that are much better for her in Storm X and Venom. So I might take out Emma Frost after all. Alright, let's start with Ruby. He's gonna save his Sinister for... I was gonna say he's gonna save his Sinister for Yelena, but... Wait. Sorcerer can take this. Also, I have been making a big mistake with Sorcerer this season. I should not be starting in the armor form because of the Arc Overload. I need to be starting in the Power Steel mode. Because then I literally just do this. I'll get another bar of power, and now I can just spam Special 2. Right, that was just being a dick. Okay. Now we go unblockable, and now we just basically kill him. And he's gone. Okay, Serpent didn't do very well against Ruby. I think the only two champions I've got on my deck right now that I think could take Ruby Thursday are Carolina and Venom. I'm glad I decided to rank 5 Ruby. She has been very good as a defender. Okay, so that's what I expected. Let's place Kindred. If he uses Lizard here, which he didn't. So... I think I'm going to place Yelena. I feel like Lumitrix is going to be good for defense in the next round. It might just be better if I just push High Evo to Special 3 here. Because we're going to tank it with attack reduction. Oh yeah, reverse controls. Duh. Oh, did you go unblockable right as I did that? Oh, that's weird. It actually stops the... Okay. Cool to know. Right. Wait, how did you auto-block me? Is his charges come back? I'm guessing they must have. I mean, that's fine. This round was going to be a loss regardless. Okay, last round, I think I just play Sandman. And if he uses Lizard... Tigra can take Sinister, but it's very difficult. He might be planning to play Sinister round 3. I'm going first. Could Sandman take... I'm going to place Lumatrix. I think Sandman could take Lizard. I think Sandman could take Lizard. If I get the Petrifies on and then go to Special 3, I think Sandman can do this. Oh, Spider-Man Supreme is great. I really like him. Genuinely really like that champion. No, that unblockable's bad. That's why. Right, this'll stop the power gain. Now we should be able to just push to Special 3. Okay, we got 4. Right, now I need to bait out Special 2. This might work, this might not. I'm basically making this up as I go. Oh yeah, this... Oh no! Crap. I should have done the heavy first, then the relic. Oh, I threw it right at the end again. That's so many times I've done that now. So I've thrown it right at the end because I've tried to be too clever. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get him down now. I'm about to run out of time. Bugger, man. Bugger! I should have done the heavy first. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I should have done the heavy first. And then done the relic. And then done another heavy. And he would have been dead. I'm making a lot of mess-ups right now. I'm literally at the... How have I got back to the points I started on? I went up to like 130. What is going on? Right. Okay, so... I might take out Stealthy, actually. No, I'm going to take out Punisher. He's not doing anything. I am going to take out Punisher. Who else have I barely used? I think I'll take out Ghost Rider for this. I'll take out Gallon as well, because I don't think I've used him once. And I'll take out the leader. Right, let me think about this, because, right, what is screwing me over right now? I'm thinking maybe putting in Crossbones. Jane could be good as well. Add Symbiote Supreme. Mine's only rank 3. But if rank 3 is enough, I could put him in. But I can't rank any more champions to rank 4 right now. I'll put him in for you. I could put in Imperiosa. You're running rank 3? Okay. Well, then I've put him in now. I could put Gentle back in, just because he's a tanky defender. I might put Guardian in, just to have a backup plan for when I'm coming across Jean Grey. Because I think at least 2 of them I mean, what? We've lost 4 out of the last 5 we've done. That was because I just didn't ban Hulkling. That was my fault. And then we've got... That was just bad play on my part. Yeah, I need to do better. Granted, this is like day 1 of me trying this meta, but I'm still figuring some stuff out. Okay, I'm going to ban Serpent. I'm going to ban... No, I'm not, actually. He doesn't have Hulkling. I'm banning Captain Britain. He doesn't actually have a lot of Mystic attackers. Let's ban Doctor Strange and Nico. Let's literally take away most of his attackers. I think with that, if I just... Oh, I forgot to take out Emma. I was supposed to take out Emma Frost. That's my fault. Right, Venom and Sorcerer. That should be fine. How you doing, Zode? Yeah, I was Mysterium too. I've lost like 5 matches in a row. I might try Terrax again. And Kindred. I'm still perfecting the deck, to be honest. I'm still kind of perfecting the deck. I might put Nightcrawler in instead of Emma. Am I louder now? Koala just came in to adjust my mic because apparently I was too quiet. Oh, that's better now. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, apparently my mic was facing the wrong direction. I don't actually have a good counter to that thing, do I? Let's place Kindred. He's just a nightmare, this meta on defense. Okay, placing Thing. Let's try this. I didn't actually think about Thing as a defender this meta, to be honest. That's actually really annoying. Oh, you butthole. Okay, one more of those will finish him off. Okay, one more parry heavy. And he should be dead. Okay, nice. That's better. We're playing a little bit better now. Thanks, Koala. I appreciate you. You went from 120 to 50 yesterday, back to 120. Yeah. This meta's a bit weird. Like I said, this is literally the first time I'm trying this meta. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Medusa. Okay. We'll place Terax. He's going Carolina. I don't really have a lot of defenders, do I? I might have to go for the win here. If I lose this round, I'm going to lose the match, without a doubt. I need to play this really freaking well. We need to outspeed that Carolina, which is not going to be easy when it's a rank 4 Carolina against a rank 3 Terax. Okay, we should be good. Yeah. He ain't beating that. Yeah, I think I'll take Terax out of the deck as well. Okay, I want to change the deck one more time because Emma shouldn't be in there. She is not doing anything for me this meta, unfortunately. And Terax shouldn't be in there either because if he was rank 4, might be worth it. But a rank 3, he's just being killed too quickly before his power gain really has any effect. So let's take out Terax and where's Emma? Take out Emma Frost. No, I took out the wrong one. Bugger. Now I got to find who that was I just took out. Storm. Storm can go back in. I mean, Ghost Rider could go back in. The problem is the Ghost Rider doesn't nullify. That's his big issue. He's good other metas, but this meta, he can't really power control as well because of his inability to nullify. I could put Nightcrawler in. He doesn't get very many buffs, but he's very fast. Who's going to be the most useful here? There's a T-Rex on the deck. Quick, abandoned ship! Okay. I could put Wiccan in. Penny could be a good defender, but again, I think there's just too many cosmics this meta. Adam Warlock could be a good attacker. This is tough. I think I might put Photon back in. Photon has actually been proving to be a bit of an annoying defender for a lot of people, including myself. And since we're talking about defenders, I could maybe put Jean. But I'm also tempted to do Crossbones just because of his Furies. Or I could put Domino in and go for a defender. Because I don't see very many people running any tech champions. Let's try Domino as a defender. I think she'd probably be better than Terrax in terms of damage over time. I'll have a look at how many... what's the thing? Come on, Brain. Oh, Brain, come on. I'll look at how many tech champions they've got in their decks. For example. So the only one that's going to be really good is Jack. Doesn't have Captain Britain. Doesn't have Hulkling. So he's got a lot of skill champions in his deck. Spanku Shala. Shathra. And I'm going to ban Jack. Take away a lot of his options. Lumitrix for Rhino. Let's take Serpent, because we banned quite a lot of his Mystic attackers. Oh, never mind, he's got Nico. Although we found out that Serpent's actually a really good attacker this meta as well. He did manage to kill Yelena pretty quickly. Once he got going. That being said, I'm going to need a counter to Nico on defense now. Okay, so we got Torch. Maybe Carolina. I think Carolina could take... Okay, Carolina might have to be my new attacker for Rhino, because I'm going to need Lumitrix for Sandman. I can't use Lumitrix on both Sandman and Rhino, obviously. Who did he ban? Tigra, Hammond, okay. Deathless Thanos, and I might take my own Rhino. No, let's take Sandman. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna play Sandman. He's going for Kindred. Do I want to torch this? No, I'm going to White Tiger this, actually. Because at least I'll be able to get specials back to spam. If I can push Kindred to special 2, that would be the most ideal scenario. Pushing Kindred to special 2 would mean that I can just bait out the special 2, punish it. Right. Okay, and the power gain. Stop it. No! I was smacking that button as hard as I could. Flipping hell, man. Oh, my goodness. I was spamming that special 2 button as hard as I could. I mean, granted, I still won, but I was hitting that button as hard as I could, as quick as I could. And it just wouldn't go. Okay. Stressful. Rhino, we're going to use Carolina. Do you know what? Let's play Deathless Thanos, because then he's got a pick. Alright, cool. I'm going to use Serpent here. If I can get him in the corner and just get him to spam Special 2, this fight will be over very quickly. Because he doesn't go unstoppable when he uses Special 2. Never mind, he did anyway. But the auto block we can use to our advantage. Oh, for goodness sake, man. Alright. Okay, he's pretty much going to be dead here now. There you go. 100% finish as well. Damn. Nice cook. Okay. I think I place Lumatrix round 3. Carolina should be able to take Sandman. Or Spider-Woman. I don't think either of those are going to take Lumatrix. Yeah, that's obvious. Okay. That's not a great matchup for Spider-Woman. Lumatrix is max sig, so he takes barely any damage from power stings. I don't think. Unless I mess this up again. We should be good. Oh, never mind. Immediately messes up. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, now we play a lot better. Who are we raiding today? Good question. Let's have a look, because we are going to have to finish soon, actually. That's a very good point. I've just realised what the time is. I got to be up early tomorrow. I'm going to watch WWE Raw. Let's have a look. I mean, Anayan's got 540 viewers. I don't think he needs my assistance right now. Let's go to Bryce in the Veins. I think that's who we'll raid today. Okay. Let me make sure I spell it correctly. Yeah, so Bryce in the Veins. I think that's the right one. I think that's the right one. It looks to be the right one. Yep, so we're going to raid out to Bryce in the Veins. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to be probably taking a break from streaming now for a couple of weeks because I'm away from the 26th until the 3rd. So the next stream is probably going to be on July 4th. So, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in and for sticking by me. Please do join in the raid to Bryce and give them a follow. I would really appreciate it. And for now, I will catch you in a future stream. Goodbye for now.